Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. In this video, we're going to see about the crime of the century. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Thank you. Let's get into this video. The Lindbergh baby kidnapping is one of the most famous crimes in American history, known as the crime of the century. The abduction occurred on March 1, 1932, at the home of Charles and Anne Lindbergh in Hopewell, New Jersey. At the time, Charles Lindbergh was a national hero for being the first person to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. His wife Anne was also well known for her own aviation accomplishments, and the couple had a young son, Charles Lindbergh Jr., who was just 20 months old. On the evening of March 1, 1932, Anne put the baby to bed in his second-floor bedroom. The Lindberghs had a staff of servants, but they had all retired for the night by the time Anne went to check on the baby around 9 p.m. She found that the baby was missing and a ransom note was on the windowsill. The note demanded $50,000 in exchange for the safe return of the child. The Lindberghs were told to have the money ready in various denominations and to wait for further instructions. The kidnapping and subsequent murder of Charles Lindbergh Jr. is a complex story with many twists and turns. Here is a detailed account of the events leading up to and following the crime. The kidnapping. The kidnapper or kidnappers used a ladder to climb up to the second-story window of the child's bedroom and entered through an unlocked window. The baby was taken from his crib and a ransom note was left behind demanding $50,000 in exchange for the baby's safe return. The note also warned that any attempt to involve the police would result in the baby's death. The ransom negotiations. The Lindbergh family initially negotiated with the kidnappers through a series of coded messages sent through newspaper advertisements. Eventually, a meeting was arranged between John Condon, a retired teacher who had offered to act as a go-between for the Lindberghs and the kidnappers, and a man who called himself John and claimed to be the kidnapper. John gave Condon a note that instructed the Lindberghs to leave the ransom money in a specific location in the Bronx. Condon and John continued to exchange messages until the ransom was paid. The discovery of the baby's body. On May 12, 1932, just over 2 months after the kidnapping, the baby's body was found in a wooded area near the Lindberghs' home. The body was badly decomposed, and an autopsy revealed that the cause of death was a blow to the head. The investigation into the kidnapping was one of the largest in American history, and involved the FBI as well as the New Jersey State Police. The case quickly became a media sensation, and the Lindbergh status as national heroes only intensified public interest in the case. The FBI used its new fingerprint identification system to try to identify suspects, but no solid leads were found for over 2 years. The arrest of Bruno Hauptmann. In September 1934, Bruno Hauptmann, a German immigrant carpenter, was arrested and charged with the kidnapping and murder of Charles Lindbergh Jr. Evidence presented at his trial included a ladder that matched the one found at the scene, ransom money found in his possession, and handwriting analysis of the ransom note that suggested he was the author. Hauptmann maintained his innocence, but he was found guilty and executed in April 1936. The aftermath. The Lindbergh kidnapping had a profound impact on American society. It led to the passage of the Federal Kidnapping Act, also known as the Lindbergh Law, which made kidnapping a federal crime punishable by death or life imprisonment. It also brought about new measures for child protection and increased security measures for public figures. The controversy surrounding Hauptmann's guilt. Despite Hauptmann's conviction, doubts have been raised about his guilt over the years. Some have suggested that there may have been other accomplices involved in the kidnapping, and others have pointed to discrepancies in the evidence against Hauptmann. The trial itself was controversial, with some critics arguing that Hauptmann did not receive a fair trial due to the intense media scrutiny surrounding the case and the pressure on law enforcement officials to solve the high-profile crime. Ongoing interest in the case. The Lindbergh kidnapping continues to capture the public's imagination and has inspired numerous books, movies, and television shows over the years. The case remains a subject of debate and fascination, with many unresolved questions and mysteries surrounding the crime. The Lindbergh baby's tragic death and the circumstances of the kidnapping have become a part of American cultural history and continue to fascinate and intrigue people today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video.